the stream for Resident Evil 2. And now we are going to be going through part 13 of our Outer Worlds walkthrough. So welcome to anybody who watches this on the stream and anybody who watches this in the future. Just getting done with Resident Evil 2, the first part of that I've ever played. Yeah, Resident Evil 2. Those goddamn games. I just basically ran around enough times to sort of get the layout of the place.
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right? She's welcome to come up here and pack boxes herself if she's in such a hurry. Did she now? Well, I can see I was mistaken. Because if Catherine really had sent you, there'd be a lot more expletives in your message. I hope you can forgive my temper. This job has been running me ragged lately. First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing. This again? I swear, this is the last time I contract for any special requests. You can tell Grimm his poster came in. You can also tell him I got a better offer for it. So now it's going to Nell. That about cover it? No. I paid Sublight for it. So it's mine. And when Nell pays me for it, it'll be hers. Grimm may have asked for the poster, but it's not his until I take his money. She runs the betting parlor across the way. Nice professional lady. She asked me about the poster once. Just once. Made a real generous offer, too. Damn right it is. Sure can. If you want to pay me more than Nell's offering. I got a feeling you and Catherine would get on like tumors on a pig. Take the poster then. And if I never hear another word about it, it'll be too soon. Something else on your mind? Braxton. He's in charge of getting the fish fat, but also making sure they don't get too many tumors. He's a real wizard with pharmaceuticals, but he has creative notions of working hours. Comes with living in a free colony, I guess. I would if I weren't busy here picking up his slack. Since you don't seem to be constrained yourself, maybe you could check up on him. He lives in the apartments. Tell him Velma said to get his lazy ass down here, or she might start noticing those extra jugs he's been taking from supply. Caleb Herrick runs the autoloader operators. He thinks I don't pay them enough for flipping switches and turning dials.
So the job's easy, but you're not doing it? Something smells here. I mean, everything smells in here, but something's fishy. Wait.
He and his whole crew walked out. Say they won't come back unless I pay them more. You mind slapping him around a little while you're at it? I'm joking. Mostly. Unless you can do it without hurting his job performance. If you can find a way to get him back to work, I'll make it worth your while. Check the yacht club. He's usually there. Unless you're here to tell me he's agreed to do his job again, I've got nothing to say. I don't have the bits for it, plain and simple. Besides, if I make an exception for him, I gotta do the same for everyone. Hard workers? They turn dials and flip switches. The machines do all the actual work.
I'll wager she don't pay those folks that maintain the mechanicals decent neither.
Caleb and his crew have it better than anyone else around here, I'll tell you that much. If Caleb wants to keep this job, he'd better get back to it. I'm about ready to hire sublight contractors at this rate. For running me ragged while he takes an extended leave at the bar? Not on your life. Maybe so, but I bet you Caleb runs out of bits first. Then he'll have to come back. He says he's got a stash to tide his crew over. Could be he's all talk, but if the money's real, I bet you he keeps it at home. Near the diner.
You'd steal from your own people? That's low, ma'am.
That's business. Someone's got to keep the lights on. Fine by me. Stealing's such a nasty word. Let's call it skimming. And yeah, let's just say I've noticed the sterile biotics we use for the fish would get used a little faster on Braxton's shifts. We're not like those corporate towns where you get fined for sleeping on the wrong side of the bed. Besides, the Spacer's Choice stuff we use is cheap enough. And Braxton knows how to get the salt tuna, fat and mostly tumor-free.
Have you had time to check on that poster yet? I keep wondering if it's come in. Would you look at that? The Rizzo's logo is nice and bright, and you can still smell the ink on Mr. Holcomb's signature. I can't thank you enough. Still, you can have the bits I was going to spend at the bar this week. And you know what? Take my old tossball blocker too. Never get the chance to use it these days.
Oh, sorry guys, I was sharing a comment with somebody. I don't even know what just happened. I just gave him the shit.
Help! Someone's been killed!
Whatever you do, don't mention tossball to Isaac. He'll never hear the end of it.
You know, I haven't seen him in a while.
If you'd gotten stuck in an hour-long rant about mostly colonists, we'd be frank.
Well, he's right there, so like, what the hell? Is he laying down, maybe? Oh.
You startled me. Don't sneak up on a person like that, huh?
You were listening to Eminem, huh?
Braxton. I've never even heard of a Braxton. Got nothing
It
for
took
you,
me a
sorry.
minute to get everything started. I wasn't sure which game I was going to play.
Oh, in that case, he told me he was delivering to this house in the ruins south of town. Whole family had fallen sick, and he had some meds on hand.
Somebody just left
So
me a
maybe
comment
look for
too
him
about
there?
Harley Quinn.
Reminder, if you let your SAM unit be eaten by wildlife, it voids the warranty.
Somebody asked me if why there wasn't a why I didn't have a woke complaint on a Harley Quinn show. I was just like, I don't take it serious enough to find it woke. I don't know if they were wanting me to complain about it or if they were just surprised that I didn't have a woke complaint about it. Oh boy.
Error. Unable to process the specific customer service request. Please repeat the order.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, we've been through here before.
Feels like the old bits outside of Edgewater.
Caution!
Nothing personal, I swear.
Stephen King, it needs a porn parody. Ooh. Which Stephen King needs a porn parody? It. I saw some screenshots from Resident Evil that has Pennywise in it. I thought, yeah, that might actually make that game scarier. Not that it isn't already, but like I don't find the movie It scary, but I find the fucking clown scary.
A visitor? What an unexpected surprise! Please, come in.
Oh
Come
yeah,
in.
and we came in fully armed.
I'm afraid we don't get many visitors out here. The Raptidons and Marauders scare off all but the boldest. And if you've braved them, you must be exhausted. Why don't you stay for dinner?
But a porn parody, yeah, sure, why not? Are you sure Brad Jones hasn't already found one of those?
I'm sure I would remember something like that. Now, quit fretting yourself about that. Make yourself at home. Dinner's almost ready.
Oh, hello there. You come for dinner?
That sounds ominous.
Sorry, I'm not real good with, names.
Are we about to eat Braxton?
Now, there's no call for being rude, Captain. Maybe he's just having a hard day. You don't know.
You got a funny way of putting things. I used to be good with words. But it feels like there's this fog. Sorry, have we talked about this before? That's nice of you. I usually feel better after I eat. Mama said dinner's almost ready, huh?
Okay, this is off. Something's wrong here.
What a pleasant surprise. And just when I was beginning to fear we'd seen the
Yeah,
last
Stephen
of my
King did a
company for this evening.
lot of the coke.
Yet the Eternal provides, does it not? And who could? Stretch out your hand, and cosmic divinity reaches back.
Uh-oh.
Open wide your mouth, and the universe provides sustenance.
Yeah, she's
Just that your presence here is a gift to us, and one that we don't take for granted.
yeah,
Look at me, prattling on as if this gravy is going to cook itself. Why don't you run along until we are ready for dinner?
uh,
Oh, hi there. Did you come to bring us more of those rocket candies?
yeah, I don't know. Something's going on. Uh,
You know, the ones that come in a bottle with a rocket ship on the front.
is that
They
Nuka-Cola?
don't taste very good, but they make me feel so nice. Hungry, too.
So maybe it's what they're drinking?
That's too bad. There was this other man who used to bring them. Not anymore, though.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. I'm not really supposed to talk to strangers. Mama and Papa said he came from the city. When we got sick one time, he brought those candies to make us well again. And they worked. Now we feel better than ever. Mama says they're a gift from the Eternal.
Mama says a lot of things.
He said they were making us sick. Mom and Papa got real mad at him for that.
Uh-huh.
They went to have a talk with him. Afterwards,
Yeah,
he said he wasn't
they
coming
ate
back
him.
again.
We're about to eat this dude. Uh-oh.
Okay, maybe I'll see you at dinner.
Warning! Sam's specially formulated blood-out fluid remover has been known to eat through flesh. Handle with caution.
Where are we headed?
Well, I thought you'd have some sort of insight into this, but you clearly don't.
Hey, what are you doing in my room? Liar! You're trying to steal the last of my rocket candies, aren't you?
Okay, so they're all nuts. They're addicted to something. I would totally unlock that myself right now, but I'm afraid that'll like send them off in a hurry. And I'm not going to start a fight until I absolutely have to. Um, what I am looking for though is Braxton, and maybe they got him hidden somewhere. Let's see. We're going to save real quick. All right, let's overwrite this. Okay. Rock candy, yeah, something like that.
Muting volume now.
Oh no.
Yep.
No job is too great.
I knew we'd find his ass in here somewhere. What do you say we use it on these people? That's not what I wanted to do at all, but okay. Crap, now I gotta find my fucking gun. There it is. Have I subbed to you? Let me see if I have or not. 1 second. We'll go through the skills then. A lot of times I'll go to people's channels and not be able to tell if they really want you to sub to them. Alright, I'm looking you up right now. There you are. I am subbed now. Well, my feeling is sub to, some people, like, I forgot you have a big channel. So yeah, I mean, I don't think anybody should expect it, but I'll throw you one because yeah, you're here like all the time. Sprint speed, like I need that. Okay, let's get ready to do what we have to do to these people now. Oh, that just takes you outside. Alright.
But what's this? You're tracking blood into the kitchen. Oh dear. You've been nosy, haven't you? Of course not. What better end for the day than a meal around the family table? And what more noble purpose for you than to bring us together? Did you hear that, Martha? Threatening our family in our own home.
It's very rude.
Time to teach you some manners.
One order of frickin' fan coming up.
Here goes nothing!
Sanitization complete.
I used my own blade on you, lady. The blade you killed that dude with. And I'm gonna take her rock candy from her for good measure. And since they're dead, I don't call it stealing. In fact, this isn't stealing, they're dead now. That's a tight-ass blade, though, that's got the acid in it. Like, it's not like she even had anything in here. Well, that is definitely a crazy, like, totally, New Vegas type of situation they put us in right there. That was the first time I ever got dark. Like, dark, dark. I love it. This poor guy, he got chopped up for helping him out. Is there anything under the bed? No. Alright. Let's get the Max Snell out of here. He acts like Betamax off of Big Hero 6. Well, something like that. I gave him like an acid gun, so I don't think Baymax has that. He called him Betamax. That's actually probably a better name than Baymax, or whatever his name is. B-Max, some shit. Alright. No, there's nothing out here. Great. So now, why did we have to transition? Because it was a... Oh, I'm gonna jump. Yeah, I hurt myself. I got it. Alright. Wonder if we can fast travel back there. Yeah. You gonna get some cranberry juice? Be right back. Cranberry juice sounds tight right now. Oh man, it's good for you though. I think I want to do a comic review today, but I don't know which one. I got this book called The Last God from DC Black Label that's pretty crazy. But I've also been thinking about doing some retro nostalgic ones.
Whoops, hold on there, Sam. You got some schmutz on your chassis.
Did your Sam unit get dirty on the job? Simply initiate Sam's self-cleaning mode. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Woohoo, nuh-uh. You keep that nozzle to your own self.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in salt tuna guts.
Gosh, this old girl's in a rough way. Even old Bess in Edgewater was in better shape than this.
Hey, you want to try running a cannery with obsolete machinery? You be my guest.
Sorry, ma'am. I wasn't trying to be rude. It's just your flanging apparatus isn't making a strong flange, so your sealer isn't sealing right, and...
Oh, I see what you're saying. Huh. I'll have to try that. Anyway, what do you folks need? That he's got his load on and I'm stuck covering his shift? That's... Wow. I sure feel like an ass now. Yeah, I wouldn't wish that on Catherine herself. Still, it's good to know what happened to him. And that I ought to start looking for a replacement. Something else on your mind?
Okay, now let's there's Caleb, deal with Clive.
Smells like wrapped in here.
New face, huh? You from Offworld? A ship captain? Well, I'll be. Here, let me buy you a drink. Consider it an MSI welcome. Why don't you grab a chair, sit a spell, and revel with us?
By the smell, he's been reveling enough for you both already.
Sure thing. What did you want to discuss? If I knew that, I'd have tried it. Talking reasonably got me nowhere. Maybe you'll fare better. The others wanted to blackmail her, but we're above that. Besides, them are just rumors. We got no proof they're true. I would never endorse such an untoward tactic, you know, but, well, there's rumors that Velma's taking a cut off the profits. So far, it's just gossip, you know, but if there was any proof to be had, it'd be in the Saltuna warehouse, I reckon. Me and my friends have taken our destiny into our own hands. We're untethered, free of responsibility and worldly cares. Well, as long as we don't run out of bits. But until the windfall's gone, we're riding high. See, we just walked out on our work. Had enough, we did. So now we're striking. It ain't any one thing but the sum of it all, having to work longer shifts for less bits. And the wages we do earn don't cover as much as they used to. Our supervisor, Velma, goes on and on about quarterly profits and meeting quotas. But that ain't what Sanjar promised us. Velma refuses to negotiate, so we're refusing to work. We won't go back until she agrees to pay us fair and proper. Us on Monarch, we're free from the board, you know? We have the right to lobby for better hours and pay.
Alright, so let's go find out about that, I thought there'd be like an option to, uh, she said that, they said she's stealing possibly, right? Yeah, so Kayla, okay, believes she's been skimming money out of the warehouse accounts. If you can find proof, you can use that as leverage. Uh, hey, welcome back. Alright, well, where do we find the frickin' proof then? Like, do we just friggin' ask her?
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows.
I don't suppose it's gonna tell us either where this evidence would be. Maybe it's in here. Financial records, the theft is clearly, was that the past way she's been slowly siphoning? She has been. The theft is cleverly hidden. Individual instances can be excused as rounding errors or mistakes. Sheer volume, however, is deliberate intent. Alright, we got her. Let's go blackmail her.
Hey, Velma, I got your caffeinoid pill.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in salt tuna guts.
Oh no, I figured as much.
Unless you're here to tell me he's agreed to do his job again, I've got nothing to say. If Caleb wants to keep this job, he'd better get back to... Yeah, and did you miss the part where I'm working doubles to cover for everyone who decides not to show? I'm the one who keeps this place running. That money's mine, one way or another.
Oh.
Fine. Tell Caleb he and his team can have their raise, but I need them back here immediately. Something else on your mind?
Oh, what do you know? We did a little digging, we got what we wanted, and we didn't have to kill anybody. Yet. Outer Worlds porn parody? Well, sure, eventually. I mean, you just got to give them a little more time, probably. I know I saw there's a Borderlands one, I think, out there that somebody was reviewing. That's hilarious.
Why don't you grab a chair, sit a spell, and revel with? Sure thing. What did you want to discuss? Well, I'll be a Raptidon's dinner. Reckon I ought to listen to gossip more often. Here, take this as compensation. It ain't a lot, but I hope it shows how much we appreciate all you've done. Now me and my friends here better get back to work before Velma blows a fuse.
Now I wonder if we can still steal his stash. Probably not. Okay, so weapons in the void. Let's go deal with Clive.
You ever think about death, Sam?
You won't find a more highly effective nor highly efficient automechanical fine-tuned to neutralize noxious contaminants on Halcyon's market. SAM units are reliably certified killing filth dead.
Well, I know that people do live, you know, like there's the Borderlands ones I was telling you about are actors that just dress up like the characters. You know, like cosplay, but for, you know, triple X people. Wow, Clive is way the hell out there. So we're gonna fast travel. Terror on the frontier. Oh, you're talking about the cartoon version? Well, I haven't seen anything like that. I mean, I know that like that means that somebody's out there animating. You know, just get somebody that's you know, a lot of people know how to draw, and a lot of people. I mean, it's like what they did. Like when people first were able to make movies. What do you think people did as soon as they figured out they could make a movie? They made a porn like this.
Grease stains detected traveling on an organic substance in the immediate vicinity.
I just washed these coveralls
So it's like if there's a market for it, people will do it.
Preparing degreaser nozzle for deployment.
Sam, don't you dare. Sam, I see you pointing that thing my way. What did I just say?
Cancel cleaning schedule?
Exactly. Ain't nothing wrong with a little mess. But I appreciate the gesture, I suppose.
Good news, customer. All germs and contaminants have been neutralized.
Oh yeah. We just messed them up. Like there was a lot of them out here, weren't there? $960? Why didn't I take that? Light machine gun Mark II. Do we have anything like that? Well, we do now.
Salutations, customer. Body bag required. Scoured with prejudice. Sanitation and maintenance job fulfilled.
Hunter Outpost keycard, huh? Suppose we'll find somebody who's got that. Who remade Dawn of the Dead? It was Zack Snyder. He directed it, but it was a James Gunn script.
Oh. I'm glad I didn't, because the smell here is 100%.
Yeah, that movie came out like I want to say probably 2003.
Cleans it up.
That's the last of them.
Well, I thought we would change into something like my disguise would work, but I guess not. The Dawn of the Dead, the original, is a freaking great game movie. Tom Savini, who let's see if this thing's gonna shoot at me. Yep, it's gonna shoot at me.
Wearing sterilized and sanitized.
Damn, man.
Toxin neutralized. Object is tuned to be specialist.
Oh, you don't like the beginning of which one? The original or the
Nice.
as I remember in the new version you got that guy who's like pretty big actor now. The original one. What I loved about one of the things I love about that movie is that first head exploding scene was just. I mean, it was so practical and it's dated and everything, but I mean, it still looked fantastic when they walked through the door. And yeah, the cop was like racist in that. I remember that. Look at this guy.
I'm ready.
Detective!
Pretty awful. Hey, B, what's going on? But the original Dawn of the Dead, at least, it had a more of a commercial, like, consumerist kind of message. The second one tried that, but it wasn't really there. It was more like the mall was just a cool place to. I'm good. How are you? All right, we got to get to Clive like right now. Where the hell is this guy? Nope, I didn't want that, but I took it. I'm over encumbered, damn it. Alright, he's way the hell out there. Nope, gotta walk normal. Walk normal. Find out where this guy is. Man, where is he? Oh, dude, we are like way beyond. We're gonna get busted in here for sure.
Not so fast. Here they come.
Oh, we're fucked. I don't think we did this mission in any way we were supposed to. Yeah. The Night of the Living Dead, 1968, yeah. I did the Irish review. I didn't watch the movie review. Did you like me? Yes, it's awesome. It's, is it as good as Goodfellas? I don't like to do that with like certain directors, but it's pretty good. I've been waiting for. I mean, when you've been waiting this long for a Scorsese gangster flick, uh, you're gonna be satisfied. God, what am I got too much of? There, I can move again. I don't know. I don't like what we did in here, man. We went in here just guns blazing once we found out that once our disguise didn't work. Wonder if we can go in and come back out. What about the Breaking Bad movie? I didn't watch the movie, but I'm a huge fan without spoilers. It's a great movie. It is as good as any.
What do you think you're doing? Just be careful next time.
The guy just like tried to like strong arm us. So what I was trying to say is, the Breaking Bad movie was El Camino was excellent. It is just as good as any episode of Breaking Bad that's out there. It's a perfect continuation of the story. Aaron Paul was fantastic. The only disappointing thing, and I know, like I tell people, I don't do this for views, I don't do this for likes, but that was one where I was disappointed that I didn't get more views on. I really have to admit, I'm going to be human and say, like, yeah, I was disappointed that not more people watched that. That one. That one was disappointing. Like, I only got like maybe 100 or so views on it. And I worked really hard on that video, and I think that's why I'm a little disappointed. But, what are you going to do? Planning on watching Doom Patrol, but I gave up, and I gave up Titan Season 2. Well, we're 9 episodes into Doom Patrol. It's oh, what is that one on Earth? It's better than I thought it would be. Not as great as it's got problems in the writing department. Like, I wish it was better written and they didn't just swear for the sake of swearing. But it's all right. And I've never seen Titans because I've just never really had any interest in the Teen Titans as characters. Even in the comic books, I never really gave too much of a crap about them. But we're about what? So I got 6 episodes left of Doom Patrol. I'm gonna be going back to other stuff once I'm done with that. And I honestly, to be really honest, I wish that I hadn't committed to Doom Patrol, but now that I have, I'm gonna finish it. It's not a copy of Legends of Tomorrow. It's as insane as Legends of Tomorrow can be, and fun. It's got a lot of amazing ideas. But like I said, the dialogue is just really leaves a lot to be desired. Like I can listen to anybody swear or whatever in anything. Everybody's got like a hair trigger, uh, anger. It's just I just wish that I wish the characters were just a little less combative. All the time, it's just combativeness. It's just kind of hard to put up with. All right, so I don't even know how to get in there to talk to this guy because. Oh wait, because we have all those badges, right? We should be able to sneak past more people. Maybe. I hope that's what works here. Because,
Error.
no.
Employee information not found.
Uh-oh.
Identify yourself.
What's gonna happen, with Mr. Robot? 1 second.
Error. Paradox protection protocols have prevented me from registering your stated identification. Please report to your nearest mechanical engineer.
I will be finishing Mr. Robot. But right now what's happening is that I want to do it right. I want to do it proper and, damn it. That dude's like right up there. I got so far behind, and since I don't have USA Network, I was just like, I'm not going to be able to get to it. Okay, he's up in there, and I really.
I think you might have forgotten something. Don't play coy. I know you were warned about wandering around once already. I'll pretend I believe you, so long as you get back to work.
But when we do get back to it, I'm trying to figure out if I want to do just the final season and then go back to the beginning. Okay, how do I get the hell up there? It's hard to like talk and okay, yeah, here we go. It's hard to talk and do this, do that at the same time, play the game at the same time. Oh, we are so screwed here. Alright, yeah, so getting back to Mr. Robot, I don't really know what to tell you about that one though, because it's just, there's only so many things I can review. Um, I've got a full plate, I have a full schedule and so, like, I didn't finish Preacher, I didn't finish Legion. I was just trying to do too many things and it just kind of was breaking my brain, so, um, I think we're gonna leave this whole area. Yeah, thanks for the congratulations on the 1,000. Yeah, we're growing a little bit at a time here. It's amazing. Um, and like I said, I wish I could do more stuff, but until I can afford, I can't afford every streaming service. I can't afford cable and all this other stuff. So I've had to make my choices. And well, it upsets me that I'm not going to be able to get in on Mr. Robot right away. That's when I reminded myself, like I try to stick to it, is that I'm not doing this for the likes and the subscribe. I mean, all that stuff is, you need that for the channel, but I was driving myself crazy trying to do everything. And, when we get back to it, I'll be giving it my best. No, it's not. It's just like some, in these situations in the game, it's kind of hard to be like, what am I doing now? What am I doing? Like I miss out on information. All right, so this Clive guy situation is gonna have to wait because I don't even know how to get in there. No, I'll be definitely getting back to it, and it's hard to like stay away from spoilers. Um, all right, let's go to my journal. So we're not doing that because Clive is. I keep a weekly schedule, so today is the beginning of the week. So today we do Watchmen. And then tomorrow it's Batman the Animated Series and His Dark Materials. Then Tuesday it's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Wednesday is Doom Patrol. Thursday is Crime Story. Friday is Leftovers and The Mandalorian. And then Saturday is Doctor Who. So we're still doing like a lot. But I had to pick stuff that would be good for the channel, as well as stuff that I wanted to get back to. And that meant like having to put off things that I couldn't do. And Mr. Robot was one of them because I knew I wouldn't be able to afford to pay for watching it. And I wanted to do The Mandalorian, like certain things that I just personally wanted to do. What I would like to do is figure out a time to have a live stream, though, where we can talk about all this stuff. I thought about, I can't remember if you're acquainted with Real Gino or not. I've been wanting to talk to him about possibly doing live streams together. I mean, I'll do one myself. The live stream capabilities, especially for my 1,000 subscriber one, once it worked, once the stream actually started, we went for like an uninterrupted 2 hours and 40 minutes, and I definitely want to get back into that. So I don't know if I need to talk to him about that, see what kind of, if he had considered that at all. Otherwise, I'll be coming up with my own schedule to try to get a live stream going. But it's also about getting the community together. I'm good, don't worry, and I appreciate you just didn't drop the channel when you weren't in the mood. Wow, it's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff. I still do a lot of stuff. And then fitting in like just random stuff like The Irishman. I reviewed that. I reviewed Knives Out. I can record. I figured out a way for my camera to. I bought a new camera, but I can't find a control panel for it. But I finally found a way to make my camera not glitch out as much on me. Can I do like one series at a time in one go, like 1 week leftover, 1 week Doom Patrol would be better thing. No. I don't want to do like 1 week of all the one thing. So that's like binging, and I'm done with like binging
and welcome to the
for the most part.
I'm Rose. Please take a pamphlet. In it, you'll find everything you need to know.
I think a lot of channels work a lot better when viewers know when to tune in for something.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting we're out of pamphlets. Gosh, blast it. Why, we're the only free people in Halcyon. No corporations, no shackles,
We
no
did
problems.
some videos together, but we didn't do like a live stream. And I was thinking about
oh, those are just hurdles.
seeing
Deal
if
with them as they come.
he wanted to collaborate on his live stream, or because sometimes I know he feels like he doesn't want to do it, or sometimes it's hard for him to do it. And I thought maybe if we did it together, it would be like he wouldn't have to feel all that pressure on himself. Like two people talking at the same time could take on, more. He wouldn't have to sit there doing all the heavy lifting. But I don't know. I haven't talked to him about it yet.
That's a nice way to think about it. Graham would be our father. I suppose Zora might make a good mother if the two of them could stop arguing. You can think of those two as our leaders, but they're more like examples. We all ought to be more like them. Why,
well, there's a lot of talking in this game, I'll tell you what.
Graham taught us about philosophism. Through him, we came to the eternal truth. I'm glad you're asking, by the way. I hope you'll consider staying. She's been with us since the beginning. I think she was our sawbones back then, but now she's more like our commander. She goes and finds people in the wilderness and gets them to come here. And she keeps us from being chewed on and whatnot. She's liable to take your head off if you screw up, but then she'll sew it back on for you.
No, I know it's just suggestions. The best thing that's worked for me when I got myself back to where I wanted to be was doing a schedule and putting less pressure on myself. Now, it doesn't mean like, because I recorded basically all the videos for the week today and yesterday. Yeah, well, it's good. It's easy to have great chemistry when the guy is such an awesome person.
Oh,
That's
Greta
why
sent it to
I
her a
want to
long
really
time ago.
yeah,
Shoot,
we
I wish
talked
I
about
had a
Once Upon a
pamphlet to
Time
give
in
you. It's all in there.
Hollywood. Well, we talked
I
about
wasn't
Quentin
around back
Tarantino
then,
stuff,
but they say a lot of the old
but that's
MSI
right when
corporate
that
folks
came
died
out.
here. He calls it a spiritual metaphor, something about rising from the ashes. The new boy! Yes, he's quite clever. He took to our teachings very quickly. Last I saw him, he was headed into one of the buildings up the hill.
So I just got to figure out. I've been meaning to bring it up to him one of these days. Like, just send him a message
Blood-stained, clean again.
on Twitter
Looks
about
like I'm
doing
not the
it.
only new face around here. What do I call you, stranger?
Down to
Welcome to Amber Heights, Captain.
tech capabilities.
You here to join the
Whether or
undercover
not we could
classes?
actually
Help us
physically
free this
do
world?
the stream together, like without our laptops or whatever crashing. I don't like binging anymore. I just can't do it. It means I gotta like, I work 40 hours a week.
I am not a little boy. Haven't been one for
So
decades.
when I'm not
No
here
matter
doing
what
this,
my
I'm at
mama
work,
wishes.
and
I take it she's still looking for me?
I
Haven't
just
she
prefer the weekly
decided?
thing. It just makes it feel more special. I don't feel so.
Let me guess.
I always feel
You're
kind
here
of
to
empty
collect.
after I binge
Well, I can
something.
tell you right now, it is
Like
not
it's
gonna happen. I won't go back. My entire life, she loved
whenever I
me and
stretch something
still
out, it
obeyed
feels
because
more
she
important.
was afraid. Don't go
And I'll
play
be
with
doing that with
friends.
The Expanse
Mantisaurs will tear your arms off.
when that comes out in a
Go
couple
leave the
weeks.
city.
Like
Raptidons
it's
will
coming
spit
out all
acid
at
on your
once, but I'm
face.
gonna only watch
Marauders can
once a week.
violate you.
And I already talked to a
You
couple of
fall in a
people about
sulfur
that.
pool.
There's a video on
I
that
stuck around
on the
way
channel.
too long, ruled by her fears. I'm
I used
42
to
years
binge watch
old,
all the
but she
time,
still
but
sees me as a
I think that
little
was just
boy in need of her protection. I won't stand for it,
the
I tell you.
novelty of it all, having everything come out at once. And I'm not gonna say that I don't still sometimes watch like a few episodes of something at a time,
She doesn't want to
or I
see
don't,
me as
you know,
anything
kind
other
of
than her
binge watch
baby
occasionally.
boy.
I got
Why
through
would I go
Man
back
in High
again?
Castle like in a
What'll
couple of
be
days.
different this time?
Um,
You're right.
and
I can do
the
this.
Paul Rudd show,
I just need to
I'm
stand my
getting
ground
through
and make
pretty
her see she
quickly.
can't control me anymore.
But
No one can.
when you got this many things and a schedule that you're doing and you're trying to keep, you just gotta like sometimes let certain things go. And I've just been a happier person because of it. And I don't feel so much pressure that I was putting on myself, and it was affecting the work. I'm trying to think of the next thing that I'll be finishing quick. That's going to be up next. I think. Gosh, what is it that I'm reviewing that's going to be over quickest? Well, Watchmen and His Dark Materials, I think, will be over first before anything else. So when one of those two shows goes, well, Expanse is going to be taking the place of one of those. Well, it's going to be added to the list no matter what. But when we finish with one of those two shows, or both, we'll be picking two other things. So, I'll be watching The Witcher, but I won't. I don't watch Vikings. I never really had an interest in that. I tried watching it. I just didn't like it that much.
You did it! My little boy is back, safe and
So
sound.
yeah, The Witcher, that'll be
Tell
coming out.
Captain
When
how
is that? That's this
grateful we
month,
are,
right?
Tuck-Tuck.
Mama, I told you that I'm not staying. I just came back to talk to you about why I left. Then I'm going back to Amber Heights.
Oh, we'll get that silliness sorted out. You're safe here with me, and that's how it's going to stay. Isn't that right?
Wow, she's crazy.
I did, didn't I? Suppose I can't expect you to just be content at a good deed done? No? Well, all right. Here, kind stranger. This is every bit I've scrimped and scraped for years to save. But it's more than worth it to have my Tuk-Tuk home safe again.
Perpetual Grace is over, yeah. We did finish that. Alright, well, we've been streaming for about almost an hour and a half on this. We've met cannibals, we've gotten mother and son back together again. We've accidentally attacked a facility that we didn't mean to attack. So this is a pretty successful stream on that in that regard. So we're going to be stopping now and starting a new stream later on today for Sekiro Shadows Die Twice in a little bit. I got to eat dinner. And so thanks EB, thanks Richard for being here, and anybody else that popped in and out, and anybody who watches this in the future. DJ Crystal Clear, of course. Just subscribe to your channel. Go check his out. He's almost at 10,000 subscribers if you like his channel. But otherwise, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Otherwise, yeah, thank you so much, EB, for all the great stuff about shows and things like that. Otherwise, this is Rob at Smirking Gun Reviews saying see you later, and we'll see you on the next video.